Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Please subscribe if you are watching for the first time. Now we are going to look at a question probability, and the question reads: if the probability that it rains on any day is 1/5, draw a tree diagram and find the probability that A, it rains on 2 consecutive days, B, it doesn't rain, or it rains on only one of the 2 consecutive days. So we go as per this. Now first we need to know that the probabilities are 2. The first probability, that is P in the it rains, probability that it rains, and then the second one is probability that it does not rain, So this is what we are going to have. So with the abbreviations here, we are going to use is P into brackets R, and the next one is P into brackets NR, P into NR. So let's draw a tree diagram. Now the first branch we are going to name as R and NR. Their values are 1/5, so difference from 1 gives us 4/5. Now second branch, first of all, this first branch is first day, and the second branch is the second day. So now we fill for R, we fill NR, we fill R, fill NR. Now values are 1/5, and this is 4/5, and this is 1/5, and this one is 4/5. Now let's see part A of the question. It reads that it rains, probability that it rains on 2 consecutive days. The probability, find the probability that it rains on 2 consecutive days. So the days. Now the outcomes here are rains, that means it rains for 2 days, and then this one is R and R, it doesn't rains, and then it rains in the second day. This one is doesn't rains at all, so it doesn't rain in first, and it also doesn't rain in the second. So ours is RR, that it rains in 2 consecutive days. So we are going to use RR, that is probability that it rains for 2 consecutive days, BRR. So we just substitute the values as 1/5 as per the tree diagram, times 1/5, and this one is simplified to 1/25. So that's the first part of the question. Now the second part of the question B, that is B, find the probability that it rains on only one of the 2 consecutive days. Probability that it rains on only one of the 2 consecutive days. So it can rain in the first and doesn't rain in the second. It rains in the second and doesn't rain in the second, and it rains in first. So second is it doesn't rain, and then it rains. So those are the outcomes. It rains and doesn't rain, it doesn't rain and it rains. So we just substitute, that is a 1/5 multiplied by 4/5 brackets, or is addition, we add. P into not rains is 4/5 times 1/5, and this one can be simplified to 4/25 plus 4/25. So LCM remains 25. We add the numerators to 8, and that one becomes our answer. So this is basically what we were supposed to do. So you can see these are the outcomes, and this is what we were supposed to have for not rain, doesn't, or it rains and doesn't rain. The first part has been computed, and the second part has also been computed. Thank you very much, but please don't forget to subscribe.